Choosing the right computer processor for your needs is one of the key choices you make in your buying journey. Here's why it's important. The computer processor is a chip in your computer that helps it run. It's known as the Central Processing Unit, or CPU. Think of the CPU like the brain of the computer, telling other components, such as the disk drive, RAM, or GPU, what to do. From turning up your speaker volume and opening an app, to telling the screen what to show you, and much more, the CPU does a lot. There are many options to choose from depending on what you plan to use your computer for. Intel and AMD are the most common manufacturers, and they each have a few different series of processors. For example, the Intel Core i5 or AMD Ryzen 5 processors are great for everyday use. They'll keep you productive and help you multitask with ease. Lower numbers in these series, like the Intel Core i3 or AMD Ryzen 3, may be more budget-friendly and let you easily browse on the web or work on documents. Higher numbers in the series, like the Intel Core i7 and i9 or the AMD Ryzen 7 and 9, give you more power for editing videos and photos or playing graphic-intensive games. Processors are updated frequently and keep similar names. Buying a new PC usually means you're getting the latest version of the processor. There are a lot of other options to consider, so it's important to think about how you'd like to use your PC before choosing the processor that meets your needs and budget. Hope that helps. How much storage and the kind of storage drive you want is one of the first areas you want to consider when you're buying a new PC. So you might be asking, what the heck is an SSD? SSD means solid-state drive. It's the most common kind of storage drive in PCs today, especially laptops. HDD, or hard disk drive, is what likely came in previous PCs you've owned and is still sometimes used as a backup drive on a desktop. There are significant performance differences between the drive types. An SSD has fewer moving parts and is a lot smaller than a typical HDD. This makes it noiseless and allows for laptops to be super thin and lightweight. SSDs use less power, saving a lot of battery life, and they're much faster, as much as 5 times faster depending on what you're doing. Another important aspect to consider is how much storage space you need. For example, if you primarily use your PC for web browsing and some light work or schoolwork in Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, you might not need a lot of space. But if you work with 4K video or graphics and use large files, you'll want more space and a fast SSD. SSDs are more expensive for large amounts of storage, while HDDs are cheaper. But if you save your files in the cloud, you don't necessarily need a large storage drive. Hope that helps.